we have had 25 minutes of the opening bell. And people that are trading this Apple trade, yes, the market makers walked Apple. Here it is. They walked Apple straight down to this teeny line, which in our system, which was where yesterday's breakout happened. And it came all the way, they shook it all the way down here, and they tested it right here. And that bounce is happening live right now. And once it clears above these two market maker diamonds right here, and you get a closing above it, then you'll go back up higher. This is how price volatility works. And how does it work is that this, we had it priced. This is right to the penny. There's no doubt. And yes. All right, so you're out to sell. All right, at what price? Put it out at 3.7 and see if you can get the other 30 pennies out of the Apple calls. So we did make a transaction here on the calls with Rick, MMT Rick. He's not on the tape, but he's in this one. So that was a nice entry. Yeah, I did give him a limit out at 340, and I'm taking it up there now. That also goes with this chart right here. When the contract was at the low, and what they did was they took it, they had a close of $4 on the 420 call that expires tomorrow, no problem. But they walked it from 410 to 247, now printing 315 by 325. All right, Mr. Goalie, what you're going to have to do is that it's closing above these two diamonds. So what you're going to want to do, you see that half bar right here? You're going to want this half bar to hold price support, and you're going to want to see that this diamond right here, that you don't print and that you stay above 421, this teeny line right here where the big down bar was. That's your support level. That was a 1, 2 teeny movement and a teeny reversal almost of this bottom. And that's a 3-minute, that's the 6-minute, and then Rick, this is the 9-minute candle here. Right. And notice how your minute period moving averages are bent. So you need to limit out at 320 on an uptick. Or sell the 310 and be done with it and get back below the market. Yeah. Because if the diamonds close below the 10-minute, you're going to lose all your profit. All right. Nice trade on the 420 call. I'll give you another bid. Let's see what time it is. Yes. It's 6:58 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it was enjoyable to take that trade, was it not? It was. And you made a market with an entry and you made a market with an exit with the public, and you did extremely well. This is the opening bell. That's a 3-minute. This is how to buy at support levels using the MMT platform. Yes. And when it comes down here, it already has it priced in, and that's where yesterday's breakout started. They shook it from the swing high here and tested that, and here's where we're at in the whole process. Okay? And let us not forget that Apple had one of the best December quarters, according to the company that we are hearing about, is that it was the best ever. So why is the name doing what it does? Why did it shake it down to the support level? So that you could buy and sell into it. And you did exactly that. Congratulations. Learn how to buy at support. Learn how to take price volatility and put that volatility in your favor. Knowing when to exit, got to know when to get out. Everybody buys them, but the hardest thing, they just never know when to get out. And that's what MMT Rick did, is he sold into the move. Yeah, it got up to my 340. It did want to break higher. So once again, we will learn that we will just keep our limit orders there. Does it matter? Instead of trying to build a little bit more out of it, we will stay disciplined as far as the exit number goes. We won't change it because the high of the peak here, it was exactly, you can see here, 340 was the only high. And that was the limit order I gave out before it ever got there when it was down here toward the bottoms, okay? And so you got 340, 340, you got 330s, all right, and you're pumping 325 because the stock is bid popping right here on Apple. That's the first pass. The next limit order, look and see if the contracts hold value at $2.70 on the pullback to exit at 370. So you can see where the market is right now as far as a 420 call. And a call means that Apple goes above the $420 strike price. It's slightly above it. You can see the Apple print right here on the equity, okay? And this is the call side of the market. And yes, there were some more prints that just went off right here at 330. Somebody bought them. And you have to know that when you do get the limit order, okay, at the wholesale level, when you get Apple at the wholesale level, because it's very important, MMTs, that what resistance reversals are. Do you see the 1, 2 teeny reversal? And do you see your diamonds are getting lower? And they're right here in this area. That's why you learn to sell into the move. Selling into the move. When you make that wholesale entry, you got to know where to get out. And it's for these reasons right here. Because that limit order, you're selling it back to the public. It's wonderful. Um, Life to live being a market maker, provided that you know how a market maker makes transactions and what kind of a platform that a market maker has. Of course, we built our own. And we're right here below the diamond. You see that, Mr. Goalie? Okay. Mr. Goalie, I want you to put a limit order. Why we're doing this, if we're going to hold this area and we come down and test in here, that 270 price would hold. Yeah, as long as you're not closing down here, Rick, below these half bars. You can come down 1, 2 teeny. What's the hourly half bar? 421.45. We're right there. My goodness. We're right there in the bid and ask, printing 44 pennies. So 421.45 is a half bar, huh? The hourly half bar in your hourly system. Wonderful. Notice that the 10-minute period moving average is going to have to, the reason why I had him sell into the strength was for one reason. Because the 10-minute, that blue line, it's got to flatten out. But you got support from the first, this is the first 30-minute opening bell, intraday low, entry and exit to the teeny line, to the reversal line, to the support line right here at these diamonds. And that's holding there. And that's why the contracts are staying at 296, 295 by 305. We already sold them. We already bought and sold them right here live. So we're going to do more entries and MMTs. Keep the bids there. Also, if we break the support level, and we're not, that 10-minute, go in there and see the 10 minutes coming up behind it. As if it gets above it, then you would want to start getting in, because that means that contracts are going to go to 390 if that would be the case. Right now it's not proving that because it's below the diamonds. You're going to test diamond support. And this, the good thing about it, MMT, it's very exciting because, all right, cancel the 270. Cancel the 270. You broke the support right up here at the diamonds. So you got to cancel it. Now, get down there at $2.10. Put that limit order out there at 210. We'll watch that 270 area right here, Rick, because we can always pop in there. But right now, we're not going to do it on a red bar, are we? No. Oh. There it is right there at that 270. Now, watch that diamond because that's going to hold that price support level. Now, if we do hold this area, we want to buy because then they would go the next level up to exit would be 360. Okay? So if you're wholesale here, and we're going to hold this support level here, that wick at the diamond, okay, goalie, go buy one at 280 right now. Go. Rick Goley, it's holding the support levels here. You have to be in the name now. And this is all live, and we'll update the next trade. It's right now 7:05 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 112 2012. How about that? 112 2012. Okay? And so basically, we're holding that bottom, Mr. Goley. And the next level in entries, so 270 holds. However, when it pulls back, you've got to make your transaction because you want to be limiting out at 360 or 370. So go in there and buy right now at $3.05 bid. Raise your bid. There you go, $3. It's dropping. There you go. You're in. Now, what you want to do is that the qualifier to stay in, and everyone that's watching the video, it's live, and that's why it's intensive, because this is all real stuff happening here now. Let me bring up the chart. Goley, are you holding that support level? Well, nice. So here's your 3 minute, and there's your diamond support, and that's your diamond support price here in the 420 call, the value of it on the pullback. All right, well then, okay, here's what you got to do. You limit out at 270 right now. Limit out 270. You don't wait all day to get the order out there. I'm hearing the keys pounding in the background. It doesn't take that long. All right, and you're breaking your support, so you're going to limit out, and that's the right thing to do. All right, sell the 266 and put a new limit order in at $1.80. And I will conclude the live entry and exit with a profit. And okay, here we go. Let's see how the MMT handles it. Does he go into shock, or does he let the stock hold support? He's already out of it, though. No problem. So he's got diamond support down here. This is how lows are put in. And this low is 37 minutes from the open to the current price. All right, nice. So we're going to look at because the move is live and we're breaking back. You can see that burn though, bam, right up here. But then look at the reversal came back, and look at 1, 2, 3. That's a 4 teeny drop, is it not, Mr. Rick? Or more actually. But right now, yeah, it's working on 5. So it goes 3, 5, 7, and 9 in the system, right? Now, can you put your limit order out there? I'm going to conclude. I give you an A plus on the entry, limiting out. Huh? No, I do not. I'm canceling 210, and I'm going to $1.70. And I'm going $1.70, $1.50, and $1.35 live. Those are my prices for now.